Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to your June 2018 General Tarot reading. Raina is my name. Tarot is my game. I say this sometimes. I don't shuffle, or I can't shuffle in that fancy schmancy way. I do shuffle. I mean, I move the cards around. But then what I do is I, pick from piles on the table here. But a lot of times I just pick off camera. And now I'm paranoid about it because I've had people say, oh, that's sketchy. How do we know what cards you pick? And so that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing a... what do you call it? This is a new spread that I'm employing for this month in particular. I don't know why. I just, sometimes I just feel like doing so. And I'm glad that I did because it kind of gives a little bit more variety. And I know Geminis like variety in life. Variety is the spice of life. So... and then I'm going to put all these stacks together of cards and then pick from the bottom as the significator, the card that's like the overall. Da-da! This is your card. Three of Cups. Just kind of like the focus card. So the Three of Cups is a card that I would associate with levity and social activity. Certainly two words I'd also associate with Gemini. This is kind of that card of just like a lot of fun and socializing. So in June, you have the sun in your sign. So maybe you're going to be in a really good mood. Maybe you're going to feel like, hey, this is a lot of fun. I was going to say it's summertime, but I can't... disenfranchise Australians and those down under, so I do apologize for that. But I was going to say you have Christmas time. That's how my mind works. Well, you have Christmas because it's winter, and you actually have nothing but cold weather. You don't even have Christmas to look forward to. No, but people in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, I never thought about that. Like, what do you do in the winter when it's June and there are no holidays? That's kind of an interesting situation. But in any case, we do have the time that we have the solstice time in June. That kind of brings things to a culmination. So for some people, it's like the darkest day of the year. For others, it's the lightest day of the year. But either way, there's a sense of these different cycles happening and how it affects you. Like if you're, regardless of who you are, Gemini, you are... just maybe you are celebrating something specifically, but in June in the let's just put it in the northern hemisphere, there does tend to be a lot of winding down because if you have children, they're coming out of school. If you are waiting to have a vacation, you might choose the month of June or to get married because of the good weather. It is a power time because of the solstice representing that apex or that, is it nadir? Is that the bottom point? I can't remember. But that's the point, is that June is a powerful month in and of itself. And you may be somehow celebrating it with other people. There may be a specific reason why you are celebrating. Let's look at the juxtaposition of the cards, and let's see if they can provide us some clues. The top row is going to be the energy coming into the month, and I'm recording this video in mid-May, so if you're watching in May, this may be future cards as well. The Wheel of Fortune is a card that connects with alignment, feeling a sense of like things clicking for you, that that you are, you know, making things happen. If you're on the job, you're getting things done and you're having success. Wheel of Fortune is connected with the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion. So that's what it is. Now, just like I said when I was talking about the solstice, the Wheel of Fortune is about cycles in life. So with the Three of Cups, the celebration may be around some cycle. You may be celebrating your pregnancy or somebody else's. You may be celebrating a success at work or an engagement. With cups, we're talking about the emotions in life, okay? In some cases, if the person has been having problems, the Gemini person, or somebody that you are connected to, the Three of Cups can be too much socializing, too much of a good thing. Maybe maybe somebody's being indulgent, and that's creating problems. We also have, you know what, you guys, I think there's going to be something lucky with money. The Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. First of all, the Ten of Pentacles is a card of inheritance. And wow, and you got the Four of Pentacles for the current position. You got the Seven of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, for some of you, this is going to be a great money month, in addition to being your solar return period and your new moon period. Because the Six of Pentacles can be inheritance as well. You can see that there's a person who has a lot of money giving to those in need. And you may be that person where you have, for whatever reason, and it could be because of inheritance, the kind of money to help out family members, for instance. And this is because you are financially prosperous. And this is something that has occurred in the past. So it could be because of inheritance issues, as an example. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, we could also say, too, that maybe it is connected with work, where you have just gotten a promotion or something like that, and now you've hit the big time. For the current energies in June, one card is the Three of Wands. So this is a card of looking at the horizon, wanting to expand, and this sense of possibility. So let's use the premise of the inheritance card, Gemini. Let's say that you did get an inheritance. This could indicate that now you feel like you can do all the things you couldn't do before. Maybe you've wanted to live in a different country. Maybe you wanted to just travel. And now you can, because you have the money to do so. And so it's put you in a whole different place. The Ace of Wands, a card of new beginnings, but a card of new beginnings that are very exciting for you. They involve creativity. So this could be you starting your own business. And with the Three of Cups, I was even saying that maybe you're going out to celebrate. Oh, I got this money and now I can start that business. And then we have here the Four of Pentacles, I almost said cups, which deals with wise money management and holding on to your resources, being very, aware of your money and where it's going, what you want to do with it, how you want to direct it. So that likewise can indicate that you have this sense of like a sense of direction on what you want to do. It's not that just like, hey, I got this money, I'm just going to go blow it and spend it. No, you have a very like focused idea of it. And you may even be saying to yourself, okay, you know, with the Ace of Wands, you may be saying, now I have this new lease on life, and I'm going to maintain my financial security by being very careful about this. I'm not going to just throw caution to the wind just because I have this money. I want to, you know, make it last as long as possible. But by the same token, with the Three of Cups, I think you're going to be treating your friends to a night out. You're not just going to be like so cheap that you're going to just be, you know, hoard your money or, you know, be a miser. It's funny that I said something about being cheap, because if you watched something I did recently, I said something about, I asked if Geminis are cheapskates. So I swear to God, I wasn't planning on saying that. I was just focusing on the card, not on you being a Gemini. And the outcome, sometimes this is advice or outcome, the Death card, I would say, is to see, you know, you have like amazing cards here, amazing cards, Gemini. See, because it seems like you're moving in a new direction. So see if there's anything else that you need to cut out of your life. And, you know, kind of close the door on so that you can truly move ahead. Maybe you have to have some kind of a closure about something that you've kind of left hanging in the wind, flapping in the wind, whatever that saying goes, twisting in the wind. Yeah, there it is. And then you have here the Page of Wands, which is good news, some kind of a message that comes to you that is very favorable, makes you happy, right below that Ace of Wands. So you feel this sense of positivity in what you are communicating or hearing from another person or other people. And the Page of Wands can also be a card of new beginnings. Two pages can be new beginnings too. But again, like the Ace of Wands, there's a sense of very, very passionate ideas being like kind of communicated between you and another person or people. And the Seven of Pentacles, this is about kind of like watching how things go, monitoring your progress when it comes to some kind of financial thing, a business, and seeing if it's doing what you want it to do. This is the Farmer's card, so even like, who knows, maybe it's literally that kind of in an area that you're going into, Gemini. Usually I think of Geminis as being very into like cities, and like if it had to be an environment, I wouldn't normally see a Gemini person as being like someone who would drop everything and buy an organic farm and live out in the boondocks. But you may have a lot of Taurus in your chart, or Cancer, and you might just be like wanting that quiet life. Maybe only your sun is in Gemini. And so I could see that too, like where you are interested in something that is very peaceful. Let me see. I have this, let me see if there's any additional keywords for this. This is Anthony Lewis, Plain and Simple. I love this because it just gives the highlights of this, you know, buzzwords. So it's very easy to, yeah, they even say a farmer, a literal farmer. Someone is making plans and patient workers. Yeah, I mean, just like, yeah, the tortoise of the tortoise and the hare. So basically, you may be starting your own business, but you know, I think of Geminis as kind of impatient people in a way, in general, where you are very like interested in fast-paced activities. And if you're starting something on your own, you may have to invest a certain amount of time before it really gets off the ground. So definitely keep that in mind if you have been able to make something happen for yourself. Okay, Gemini, I'm very happy for you. It's a wonderful spread here. If you'd like a private reading, please click on the link below. Take care. Bye.